Don't doze on Doge. All right. Jedediah Collins here with the Money Vehicle Movement podcast, where we're trying to make financial literacy more current and possibly even a little cooler. You've likely been hearing all about DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, which is a new governmental department put in place by the Trump administration. What is its goal exactly? To weed out waste and fraud in the United States government, with the idea of cutting down spending and saving the taxpayers' money. While that sounds great on its face, Doge has been the subject of a lot of controversy lately. For starters, Elon Musk, yeah, that Elon Musk, is in charge of Doge. Well, we think. More to come on that. The White House has not said exactly that he's not in charge of it, but it seems pretty obvious that he's making those decisions. So we're still a little unclear on who's leading the charge, but for now, the man who created the Cybertruck is making the decisions. Secondly, Doge doesn't exactly have the authority to do anything. It can make recommendations to Congress about changing government spending because Congress controls the spend, but Doge itself can't make any of the decisions or the changes. Again, they make recommendations. Our government makes decisions. That doesn't mean that it hasn't made some changes, though. There have been widespread layoffs and firings of government workers in recent weeks, ranging from nuclear scientists to national park rangers. Those firings have needed to be reversed in some cases since we actually need people to do some of those jobs. I'm pointing at the nuclear physicist one. So Doge's goal may have actually backfired in some ways, as the government now needs to shell out money to rehire people. Further, Doge has been accessing sensitive data seemingly without authorization. It's important to keep in mind that Doge is made up of unelected people and was not created by Congress, meaning that it is something of a rogue agency. With little oversight or little restrictions, again, we don't even know who's really running it. This altogether is why many people have been worried about Doge and what exactly it's doing and even what its intentions are. Again, intention, save taxpayers' money, get more efficient, great. Actions, that's what we got to really iron out and understand. As far as how it could affect you, the economy, and your money, we'll need to wait to see for sure, but currently, if Doge is making widespread layoffs, it could affect employment rates. It could also affect price levels and even inflation. All of that won't happen immediately. We know everything with money takes time. But if it does at all, in a nutshell, Doge is creating a lot of uncertainty at the moment. People hate uncertainty. I, for instance, get really upset when my plans go awry. You know what else hates uncertainty? The stock markets. With that in mind, you'll likely to hear a lot more about Doge and start to feel some of the aftershocks shortly when looking at the market. That's likely to create volatility. It could make inflation worse and even lead to the Federal Reserve making different moves as it relates to interest rates, all stemming from that uncertainty. Again, that is if prices start to rise again or inflation once again becomes a major problem of the country, the Fed may not cut rates as they have been intending to do, but instead raise them. It's hard to make sense of it all, and this may be one of those times where it's best to stand pat and let the chips fall where they may. There may not be much you can do about it. So stick to your strategy, create your plan, and prepare to ride the wave. We don't know what Doge is going to be in 6 months, let alone 5 years. But as we look at today, understand the headlines are coming out, the changes are coming, but your plan can stay intact if you focus on your goals, control your habits, and direct what is your priority. Until the next stop, keep driving your money vehicle.